So what's up YouTube? What's up guys? Creepy Reacts TV. Welcome back sa akin channel. So ito paborito ko to. Isa to sa mga paborito ko pala, yung chills. 15 scary videos caught on cam. Okay. So, yun. Kanain na natin to bago pa kanain ng iba. Let's go. So yun guys, andito na tayo. Title na ito 15 scary videos of strange things and creepy stuff. Okay. So, let's go. Panoorin na natin to.
Number 15, Mysterious Angel. Some people believe that angels walk among us. Does this video serve as proof of that? Published in August of 2018, this mysterious footage was captured in Nigeria. The video appears to show a semi-transparent figure in a white cape floating past in the streets outside. It appears and then disappears.
Umaga yan umaga yan. So sa ibang bansa may mga ganyang pangyayari talaga. Ganda ng boss na ito, no? Creepy Reacts TV, what's up YouTube, parang ganun, no? Galing.
Appearing again and vanishing a moment later. Then the figure is gone.
Oo nga, parang sumasayaw, no? Parang sumasayaw.
Someone in the video can be heard telling his friend that he saw something.
I saw something. This one, physical. I saw something physical.
But what that something was remains a mystery, unless you're a believer. Number 14, Polish River Merman. This video comes from Poland, where the rivers just might be populated by mysterious
Ito naman parang
mermen.
sirena.
Published in September of 2015, this creepy footage shows a mysterious creature being removed from a Polish river. The video shows several officials in hazmat suits lifting a creature that appears quite long with a large tail fin.
Totoo kaya yan? Tingin nyo. May buntot no? Sirena.
4 people to carry it. Together, they carry it to the waiting paramedics who help place the creature on a stretcher. The hazmat people then return to the waters.
Tingin nyo guys, totoo kaya yun? Kasi wala naman na balitang ganyan Wala namang lumabas sa balita na ganyan, di ba? So, tingin nyo, scripted or what? Diba?
Edge before climbing back up the hill and helping push the stretcher away out of view. One of the hazmat guys walks in another direction.
Kasi kung totoo yan, diba, parang dapat gabi
Is this
nila.
footage the real deal? Or is it just wishful thinking? Number 13, On a Wire. This high wire act should take it down a notch. Published by The Telegraph in August
Ay,
of
ito nakakatakot.
2011. This acrobat was testing his own mettle when this scary
nakakatakot,
incident
guys.
occurred. Attempting a stunt involving a tightrope stretched between 2 hot air balloons, the acrobat starts out strong, taking several careful steps across the wire. When he is more than halfway across, he takes the fateful step that sends him falling
Grabe taas,
and causes shrieks of fear from the crowd below.
Yan, nakakatakot.
The acrobat falls but manages to hook his leg around the rope and hang on with both arms. He then hangs down with both arms, then one arm, before pulling his body up and over the rope. The hot air balloons then descend simultaneously, carrying him safely to the ground. Was this a failed experiment, or this acrobat's life work? Number 12, Lurking in the Forest. These carefree kids are splashing around in the waters in the middle of the Brazilian jungle. And
Ito karera ng
the kids are seen
langoy.
racing from one end of the muddy water to the other.
Parang
Another
medyo
boy is
malabo-labo
standing
yung
at the foot
video.
of the water's edge, perhaps to judge who won the race. As the camera holds on him, a strange figure peeks out from the darkness of the jungle behind him.
Parang, meron ba? Oh shit, may umano. May sumilip. Ano yun?
It doesn't look like an animal, but it doesn't look like a human either. As the cameraman calls attention to the creature, the boys are all peering into the jungle, likely thinking that their friend is making things up, but then this races past.
Uy, shit! Putik. tumawid.
What is this mysterious figure? The cameraman doesn't stick around to find out, but who knows if his friends were able to scramble
So yun guys, no, kung makikita nyo yung area, yung lugar, yung sa likod nila, no, sobrang gubat, no. Kaya siguro baka hayop or anything na creature na meron doon, di ba? Tutuloy na natin.
out of the water in time. Number 11, creature in abandoned house. Would you enter
Ito ang
an
ayoko,
abandoned home in
yung
which you
abandoned
heard
house.
this?
Shit. Yan ang nakakatakot, yun.
Published by
Putik yan.
XPLR in June of 2020, Chris and his team were heading onto the property to explore this abandoned house when they were forewarned that it was occupied by an apparent demon. The roar sounds like it's coming from the fiery depths below.
Shit. Pangit ng tunog.
Is this truly a demon noise caught on film? Noting that it was the scariest thing he's caught on film, Chris thinks it was a ghost.
Takbuhan sila, oh.
Whatever it
Takbuhan sila.
was, it certainly sent them packing. Number 10, long-necked ghost. Don't you hate it when you're completely in the wrong about a noise complaint? Published in December of 2021, the scary video comes from Japan and it is true nightmare fuel. The creepy footage shows a man apparently making a noise complaint to his neighbor.
すいません。うるさいんですけど、ちょっと音がめっちゃどんどんうるさいんですよね。でもなんかどんどん。
So, di pinapakita yung ano, yung tao.
The neighbor only opens his door a small crack and claims that he isn't doing anything noisy. The neighbor asks the man to open the door, but he refuses and ends up closing it instead. Although the neighbor tries the handle, it's been locked up tight. The man returns home and immediately starts hearing the noises again. He stomps on the floor in anger about the relentless knocking. But that only causes it to pick up in frequency. After a moment, however, the noises start coming not just from the floor below, but from all angles around the room.
Shit. Oo nga, parang nasa loob ng bahay.
And that's when he
Yan ang nakakatakot dyan sa mga ganyan, yung mga hotel na mga dating abandonadong hotel, tapos sinira, tapos binuo uli, di ba? Yun yung nakakatakot dyan.
sees this holy
Ay,
terror,
putik. Shit.
a ghoul with a pale face and long neck sticks out sideways from a doorway near the ceiling.
Putik naman yan. Nakita nyo yun, guys? Shit.
Causing the man to gasp
Oh.
and pull the camera away for a second. When he returns it, the
Katakot naman, nakanganga
long-necked
pa.
ghost is gone. This guy owes someone an apology. Looks like the
Shit.
neighbor was innocent after all. Number 9,
Grabe yun.
mysterious teleporting bicyclist. Some things you just have to see to believe. Published by Michael Dunn in March of
Ito, umaga ulit.
2013. This mind-bending video shows some folks hanging out in a park in Russia. Note that no one is on the streets around them. While the man in the hat chats with a man holding an accordion, a third mysterious man on a bike appears out of nowhere.
Ay, shit. La. Saan galing yun?
Seeming to appear from behind the man in the hat. Only there's no way this man was blocking him entirely from view the whole time, because the bicyclist
saan
is in
galing
too
yun?
close proximity to have been completely blocked. None of
Di guys, kasi kung makikita nyo yung likod nung lalaki, dapat makikita nyo yun dun, di ba? Na dadaan mula sa kaliwa. Di ba dapat makikita yun? Eh, hindi. Biglang lumabas dun banda sa likod niya. Wala naman nakita, di ba?
the group seem to notice him or anything peculiar going on around
Biglang
him.
lumabas.
They just continue to go about their business while the bicyclist rides calmly away, disappearing around a bend into the park. Is this an optical illusion, or did we just witness one of the strange? Either way, I think this video raises more questions than answers.
Nakakapagtaka talaga.
Number 8.
Nakakapagtaka talaga kung saan galing yan.
When a mother and son were hiking Mount Whitney,
Shit.
one half of the pair almost didn't make it back. published by Isolde Ulrich in June of 2015. This terrifying video reminds us that life is precious and can be lost in one wrong step. As the pair descend the trail to Whitney Summit, they run into some icy patches that they tread carefully
Yung mga ganyan talaga, no? Isang pagkakamali mo lang, isang tapak mo lang na magkakamali ka, Diyos ko po, wala. Babay ka na.
across. The ledge next to them drops dramatically off a rocky mountain. One particular patch of ice is much too near the edge for comfort. It sends the
O yun,
woman's
no?
son sliding
Putik yan.
unsteadily down the trail and away from the
Taas pa
rock.
naman. Slide siya, yun. Shit.
Luckily, he recorrects and returns to
Shit.
firmer ground before it's too late. His mother now must follow in his wake, which must be truly terrifying. Would you dare to traverse this narrow trail? I'd be staying far away from that mountain, or at least wait until it thaws.
Nakakatakot tumakyat sa mga
7.
ganyan.
The wailing. What would you do if you were being chased at night by an unseen wailing? Published by Mr. Horror in December of 2021. This short but scary clip shows the first-person perspective of someone racing down the dark street.
Shit. Ano yun? Parang pusa.
What is he running
Pusa.
from?
Parang-
Probably from whatever this creature is,
Parang
wailing in
pusa.
the background. Although we cannot see it, it sounds like the wailing
Napapansin niyo yung mga pusa, di ba, pag nag-aaway? Parang ganun yung tunog, eh.
is coming closer. Will this person get away in time? And what will happen if they don't? Number 6,
Ba, parang pusa.
Jamaican Church Ghost. What you're about to see might make you rethink the afterlife. Published by Old Dolo in January of 2019, the scary video purports to
Parang
show
may
the
dumaan
ghost
na,
of a
na
man who
transparent.
is deemed a local bad boy in the video's description, and he's such a bad boy that he even deigns to leave his own funeral service. The surveillance footage of the funeral captures the attendants in the church.
Medyo
You
ano
can
lang,
see
eh,
a
no? Medyo
semi-transparent
malag
figure
yung,
flash
yung kuha.
past
Pero
down the center
makikita mo talaga na
aisle.
may dumaan, eh.
Nobody in the pews seems to
Parang,
notice the figure
parang
in the
transparent
moment.
na
The
dumaan.
ghost is believed to have fled his coffin in the church. I just wonder, what was he running from? Number 5, Demon House.
Shit.
Apparently, this haunted home is a twofer. Both a poltergeist and a demon are said to live here.
Ito mga
Published by
paranormal to.
Dark Mystic in November of 2021. This Russian paranormal investigator is
Yeah.
about to have the life scared out of him by both. A terrifying groan makes the ghost hunter collapse in fear onto a nearby bed.
Shit. Yan ang nakakatakot. Parang lumindol, ah.
He hears the creepy sound again a moment later. He seems to detect that it's coming somewhere from above.
Shit.
He asks who is there, only to be answered by the horror.
Napansin niyo yung camera, guys,
again.
gumalaw. Napansin niyo yung camera, gumalaw yung camera, eh.
And he
Shit.
runs out of the room, knocking a bottle over on the way out. Things begin to shake aggressively, and then the lights go out.
Shit. Yan na, nagtabog na. Ayaw, huwag ka kasi dyan. Ayun na, namatay na yung ilaw.
A camera set up in another room shows the creepy occurrence from another angle. This angle reveals that the table in the next room is rocking steadily back and forth. Then the video signal mysteriously shuts down.
Shit, ayun na, nagtabog. Shit. Nakakatakot
But
naman
the
dyan.
audio still captures something that sounds like it's being wound tightly, and then later some knocking and warp sounds like the tuning of a radio. Is the resident demon or the poltergeist responsible for all this fright? They might just be tag teaming it. Number 4,
Ano yung camera
Pepper
niya?
Shaker
Tinumba.
Ghost. Some poltergeists just want more condiments. Published by Sarah Shines in December of 2019. This restaurant ghost knows
Yun
how
na.
to shake things up. The short clip shows the small dining area of the restaurant. There don't seem to be any service workers around, and yet a pepper shaker from a
Shit.
service shelf appears to launch from its place. Is this ghost filing a customer complaint? Maybe he just needed the pepper for his meal. Either way, I definitely think this restaurant is haunted.
Nalaglag na
Number
lang bigla, no?
3, witches and whisperings. Whisperings in the forests only
Shit,
mean
ito yung
one
nakakatakot,
thing.
yung mga ganitong
Witches
lugar eh.
abound. Published by Lost Souls Paranormal Dorset TV in July.
So yun guys, no, sa ibang bansa, 'di ba? Uso sa kanila or naniniwala pa rin sila na may mga witch talaga doon na makapangyarihan katulad niyan sa mga ganyan lugar. Yung mga gubat, 'di ba? Yung mga ganyan-ganyan pa rin sila kanila.
July of 2021, these paranormal investigators are searching for witches in the woods, and they're about to find them. As they talk about their investigation,
So dalawa
the crew
sila,
quickly
dalawa.
gets frightened
May kasama
because
siya.
they hear something around them.
Know about witches in the woods. Oh, what? Did you not hear that?
It sounds
Puro
like
babae.
unintelligible whispering. They explain that they know someone
Puro
was
babae.
hurt here, and again hear more whispering.
We know somebody was hurt.
Shit.
What?
Later, random hollering is heard at a distance.
Puro babae pala sila.
The spirits here. Did you hear that?
And then they feel like someone is walking behind them. Who is stalking these people? Are there witches on their trail? Or did they anger the wrong person?
Thundering towards us.
Sige, pumunta kasi dyan.
I don't think it's safe for us. I really don't.
Pumunta pa kasi kayo dyan.
So we're gonna go.
Number 2, left behind. Security camera footage in the Philadelphia borough of Conshohocken appears to be linked to something unsavory. The creepy video captured at nearly 2:30 in the morning in July of 2017
Zombie?
shows a distressed individual stumbling down a dark street. The man appears to be out of it and is walking unsteadily, almost strange.
So yun guys, kung mapapansin nyo, parang lasing, parang zombie or ewan na dumaan, no? Or tingin ko parang lasing.
From the sidewalk. After he disappears from view, another stranger wearing a hoodie comes to the corner and stops for a moment. The figure appears to be looking around or waiting for someone. He then walks slowly in the same direction as the previous stumbling man. Was that man in distress for a reason? And who is this mysterious man who follows? Calling all internet sleuths, get on this case ASAP. Number 1,
Ito
the
na.
shape in the
Ito na yung
window, lives lost,
finale.
occult activity. This place was made for demons. Published by the Haunted Side Paranormal Investigations. The team investigates the Clean Water Demon House in Reno, Nevada. In this scary video, while investigating the demon house, they run into the demon himself in the form of a shadow person. The crew is entering one of the buildings when just beyond an inner window, they capture perhaps one of the best shadow figures ever caught on video.
What was that? What? But it was on the other side of that window.
The figure appears in its full form just beyond the window. Another camera inside the room shows nothing there at all. So what could have cast this shadow if there was nothing there? We
Di ko
can
napansin.
safely assume the clean water demon is a slippery
Ay, oo nga,
devil.
putik. So, yan lang guys, no? 15 scary videos, no? Sa Chills. Paki-subscribe nyo guys sa yung Chills, no? So, magaganda yung mga videos nila, talagang nakakakilabot talaga. Kung makikita nyo kanina yung mahaba leeg, no? Okay. Nga, putik yan. Grabe. Sobrang good. So, yan na muna guys. Kung trip nyo yung ganitong video, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and para lagi kayong notify pag may bago akong video. So, maraming salamat. Let's go. Bye-bye.